I've got no stories, no tricks, no gimmicks for you in this video. There's just a piece of advice that I came across maybe about 10 minutes ago that I'd like to present to you. And it really hit home for me. It caused this small shift in mindset that hopefully I can present to you, young men out there. And I say that in the case as if I'm not a young man, but I am. And I'm learning alongside of trying to present the information I'm learning to you. And hopefully it will hit home for you and it will cause a shift in mindset as it did for me. The only reason I present this is because I really wish there was someone who would get this piece of advice and really spread it around to people when I was younger. And I guess there is one gimmick to this, and the gimmick is me wanting you to hit down that subscribe button. And it sounds like such a YouTuber thing to say, and yeah, I have to act like a YouTuber because I'm recording a YouTube video. And of course there's incentives behind it. Yes, I want to grow my channel. But I also want you to take the advice that I tell you. Because I didn't take a lot of advice when I was younger. When I was even starting the self-improvement thing. Anytime anyone gave me advice, I would kind of ignore it. Anytime anyone told me to do something, I wouldn't want to do it unless it came across my behalf. So if you're anything like me, you won't even want to click down on that subscribe button. But I'm telling you right now, if that's one thing that you do, you're going to get a lot of advice from me, and you'll be surrounded by a lot of other amazing YouTubers who also have life-changing advice, which can hopefully put you in a better position than you are before you watch these videos. Now, the piece of advice that I'd like to present to you, and I've made it seem like this big thing, and I guess I wasn't even present enough to remember exactly on the top of my head what it was. But it really had an impact on me, and it was, you don't realize you're living in the moment until it's past. And I guess you've heard that a few times, but I don't think people realize the significance of that. If I were to ask you the question, when it comes to, say, meeting people you have already in your life, in relationships, in friendships, how would you act if you knew it was the last time that you were going to see them? Allow that question to sink in. Allow yourself to have some time to deep think about it. Maybe sit in your room, stare at a wall. Close your eyes and really have a conversation with yourself on how you would deal with certain situations you were in if you knew it was the last time you were going to see the person. You know what you do, right? Everything comes down to gratitude. Being grateful for the situation you're in, being grateful for the people you meet, for the people that you have around you. If every day, every time we meet them, we deal it with asking ourselves the same question: how would I deal with the situation knowing it was the last time I was to meet this person? This can turn you into a person who's, well, I could say grateful, as I already said that. And yes, you'll be more grateful. But it'll also turn you into a person who puts themselves into different scenarios. Say you're walking past someone in the street. Today I was walking past someone who was playing football. And I could lie to you saying I stopped and I started playing football with him and oh, look at this gratitude. But I'm not going to lie to you and say that. I wanted to, but I walked past. The nerves got to me. I could have had this really wholesome moment where I started playing football with him and exchanged, and it would have been the last time I ever met him. And I would have had the gratitude for the experience, but no, I didn't do that because the nerves got to me. And I guess I regret that. And we don't really notice when we're in these situations until the situation has passed. But the only way we get better at noticing these situations is by putting ourselves into those situations more. When we get that gut feeling that this could be positive, and we throw ourselves in, that's when we know the situation's right. That's when we know we're putting ourselves in the right situations. So anytime you come across a social situation, anytime you think, should I go up to that person? Or anytime you think, maybe I should get angry at my mum or my dad, this person's really annoying me, or I'm not having that much of a good time with this person, ask yourself the question again. How would I be in this scenario if I knew it was the last time I was going to see them? Because honestly, you never know. You never really know if it's the last time you see someone. We just kind of assume and walk by life knowing that, oh, I'll see them the next day. But you never really know. Tomorrow could be the last day that you see me. Tomorrow could be the last day that you see your parents. Tomorrow could be the last day you see your best friend. But you will never know. You just live with assumptions. So if we were to live life as if it was the last day we were seeing them, I think that would really bring... I'm sorry, these cars are just... I'm trying to give this fucking motivational, gratitude, really wholesome speech, and then we have just a bunch of cars. Where was I? But yeah, if we live every day as if it was everyone else's last day, I think that can really help push the world around you forward, especially in your own circle. It's always been about me or the entire world, but maybe it's just about you and your circle and your story. Maybe just moving that forward is a success. So always ask yourself that question. What would I do if I knew it was the last time I was going to see them? Thank you for listening, man. My name's Vanch. Go get that shit. Hope you enjoyed it. Mwah.